Hello friends, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm back here in Genshin Impact because we are going to be testing out a character that I actually got by accident, and if you couldn't guess already, it is Ayato. Now the story behind this is actually a little bit interesting because I was actually pulling on Venti's banner to build Pity, and then by accident I got Venti. We all remember the video, and if you don't, I encourage you to go ahead and watch it. But a little bit afterwards, I decided, you know, just for fun, let's go do 3 pulls on Ayato's banner. And by 3 pulls, yes, I do mean 3 single pulls. And within those single pulls, I pulled this man right here. And he has been sitting in my character collection for almost 1.5 years now with absolutely no use at all. For a while, I kept him at level 20. And then one day I was like, okay, I'll level him to level 80, maybe I'll use him. And I never did. So now he has been sitting, looking a lot like this, for a really long time, so I decided that today we would test him out and see if he actually had any potential, or if he is just worthless and he is going to continue to sit here and collect dust. Now if you are a fellow Ayato main, I apologize for saying that about your beloved man. But anyways, today I will show you what I've decided to do with him. Now, I didn't go through the effort of going out and getting an entirely new set of artifacts for him because simply I do not have the time or mental capacity to want to do that, so I've decided that I'm just going to steal a few artifacts from some of my other friends. Now, I know best artifact is the set from the domain that's in the Chasm, but as you can see, these are the only 2 artifacts from that set that I actually have. So instead I decided to do a 2-piece Heart of Depth and 2-piece Shimenawa's Reminiscence because I do not have 4-piece Heart of Depth, unfortunately. And alongside that, I do also want to try a 4-piece Shimenawa's Reminiscence build just to see what that would be like as well. But for the flower, I'm just going to be taking it from my Mona. This feather that is empty will do just perfectly. I'm going to take this unused Sans, and I'm going to take Yoimiya's crown, and then I'm going to just nicely steal Yelan's cup. And there is a nice looking set of artifacts for him. Now for the weapon, I'm going to be using the same weapon I used on Kaya. As you can see, it is still on him. I'm going to be using the black sword because who cannot get enough crit rate? And it also increases normal attack, which is great for Ayato. And now if we take a look at his final ratio, it looks absolutely amazing at a whopping 74.5% to 211.7%. And Ayato does actually have the crit damage ascension bonus, which is great. And for his talents, initially when I decided that I was going to use him, I already did level up his talents, which is great, so that saves me a lot of time and effort. His talents are currently 777, which is great. And for constellations, I obviously have 0 because I got him by accident in the first place. Even though his banner is currently running, I did not want to risk that again. Even though I really want Kirara, still didn't go for it. But anyways, I think that is enough about his stats. Let's create a team comp or 2, and then let's get testing with these first set of artifacts. Now, I do plan on using Ayato predominantly as a vaporized DPS unit, so let's see what team we can come up with. So for the team comp, I developed a team that has 2 Pyro units and 2 Hydro units so we can do great vaporized reactions. Now my plan is to have Ayato himself, of course, Bennett for an attack boost, Mona also for an attack boost, and Shungling so that she can constantly apply Pyro to enemies. For the second time we tested with 4-piece Shimenawa, the team comp will remain the same. Now, what I am seeing here is that Ayato has some super low scaling, so I'm actually going to set my expectations pretty damn low for this test, but let's see what we can do. Now for this test, I am going to be fighting the mechanical array because it has a lot of HP and it stays still for a long time, so let's see how this goes. Okay, this is not as bad as I expected. Okay, those aren't the worst results I've ever seen. Now, as I said earlier, I want to switch out the 2-piece Heart of Depth portion with the remaining Shimenawa pieces. So, let's put them in. Alright, so the artifacts have been switched, which now brings his ratio up a little bit more. He now has 215% crit damage instead of 211, so let's get back to the mechanical array and try this fight again. Alright, let's try this one more time. I don't know how much more damage it did than last time, but in editing I will check and see how much further the health bar was. Now I know I did say I want to use Ayato as a vaporize unit, but I also do want to kind of try him out as a freeze unit, so I'd have developed a freeze team comp that I think he would work great in, so let me show you that. Now here is the freeze team I have constructed. I decided that it would be really cute to put Ayaka in there because you know they are siblings. I also decided to put Kokomi in there for basically healing capabilities as well as another source of Hydra application. I put Ganyu in there as a second kind of sub DPS in the freeze team, and then Ayaka again as I said earlier just because he is their sibling, but also because she can really efficiently apply cryo to enemies, and I think that will help a lot. So let's go test out this team. Now I thought that ever since I've started playing this game that the best place to test freeze comps is in the domain on Yashiori Island because it has only 4 enemies, which is nice, but it also has the Lolachurl, which is the largest enemy I think that isn't a boss that you can still freeze. So I'm super excited to try this, so let's go. Okay, I am so excited to try this. Alrighty. And it didn't even generate his shield, too. Ooh. Look at these numbers, and it is dead. Oh my gosh. I want to do test Ganyu as well, because she has Blizzard Strider on right now. But 47-second clearing time. That is crazy. And everybody pretty much has their bursts back already. Except for Ayaka, but still, that was so fun. I also think another great thing about this Ayato freeze comp is that the energy regeneration is really quick because of all of the elemental reactions happening, and especially because Ayato has his E activated when he does his normal attacks, which also helps in energy regeneration. But that is pretty much it for this test. Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to let me know by leaving a like and also subscribing, and thank you so much for the recent 10k subscriber milestone that we managed to hit. And I am also doing a Q&A for 10k subscribers, so make sure to check my community tab and respond with any questions you have for me. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye friends!